Hi everybody, we're back.
What's up? You started a Dandy game, right?
Yes.
Okay. Making sure. What? Oh, come on.
Still more zombies, folks.
They're just popping out of nowhere now. Yeah, that was like, I recorded some Quake 1 today. The first mission pack, which I'd never played before. Pretty good, by the way. Anybody wants to pick it up. And crap starts like backspawning on you, which didn't happen in the first game, so it's kind of annoying.
So this wasn't just like a DLC package?
Well, I bought the Quake collection during the winter sale, so it came with mission packs 1 and 2, which nowadays would be considered a DLC, but back in the day, it was an expansion pack.
Okay, so yeah, that might be a little different.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same game. There's a couple new guns and some new enemies, but everything else is still the same. But we've never, growing up, the only expansion pack I ever had was Diablo 2 because it came in the battle chest. We never went out of our way and got expansion packs. Like, we hardly got games growing up. Like, I had the same, like, 5 games for, like, years.
I know, it was a lot harder to get them back then. Nowadays, it's... Holy crap!
And none of them... Well, that guy right in front of you might be able to be grenaded.
Yeah.
Hit the other two. And then when we were growing up, you know, you could always go down to Blockbuster or Mom and Pop's Movie Tavern or whatever, and you know, pay $5 and then have the game for a week.
Yeah, that was my usual method of getting the games.
You know, even if they, I don't even know if they were $5, but you know.
but yeah, that was. I don't think I ever actually owned a lot of games like Final Fantasy 4 and 6 and Chrono Trigger and whatnot until a lot later because I was just renting them all the time.
I never really rented a Final Fantasy. I rented Anthology once, but with a week playing Final Fantasy when you don't really know what you're doing and you're really little, you don't really get a lot accomplished. Especially when you could just, you know, rent Final Fight 3 and then me and my dad would sit down like on a Saturday, or we'd win it like Friday, sit down on Saturday and beat the game. And it'd take a while because we both suck, but we did beat the game. It was pretty intense.
That's impressive. I've never gotten that far into Final Fight either, but like I watched Game Center CX do it. That was like I think Arino ended up giving up after like stage 4. Because like you have only so many continues and then it's like completely game over. You have to
start over
from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, that's why it took us like all Saturday to do it. But no, me and my dad beat it like one time. We rented it like 3 or 4 times and we beat it once, and then we were pretty happy about that. Other than like that, other than beat 'em ups, I never beat games as a kid. Like maybe fighting games, but they don't really count, you know? Because it's like I don't know. You can't really like beat Mortal Kombat. It's like, oh, I won with this character. There's no like beating it, you know?
Well, I would still consider that.
I would, but that's just me.
Of course, I can't say I beat Mortal Kombat either, because I basically I beat the Genesis version, and all I did was
Freeze or get over here.
Yes, pick Sub-Zero and just spam his freeze move over and over. That's pretty much the way to win Mortal Kombat.
This is like my memories of the first like 2 Mortal Kombats are being over at a friend's house. We're playing on Super Nintendo. And I was playing my friend's little brother, and I was crouched down and he was crouched down because I was Sub-Zero and he was Scorpion. I was like, why don't you stand up and come over here? He's like, no, you're just gonna freeze me. Why don't you stand up? And I was like, you're just gonna pull me toward you. So it's a stalemate.
Yeah, I always sucked at Mortal Kombat.
I didn't get good at it until Deadly Alliance. Like, we had it on Game Boy. We had the Game Boy Mortal Kombat 2. My dad had that. And my dad knew how to do all the moves, which surprised me because he usually doesn't ever. But he knew how to do like everything with Sub-Zero. Freeze, do the slide, freeze on the ground. So, but I beat that only because it's so watered down and they took Goro out of it. Like it's not in the Game Boy version, you just have Shao Kahn at the end. And if you just jump kick him, he'll die.
Wow.
Like, jump kick to win. Don't get shoulder tackled by him, and jump kick to win.
Yeah, sometimes some fighting games are broken like that, where that's the way to... I've seen other games like that, where you can win by just jump kicking over and over.
Yeah. When I recorded Mortal Kombat, the first one, I was playing it emulated, but now I have the Combat Complete collection, so I can actually, like, play it, not have emulator lag. I just did the backwards leg sweep. Because you can just spam the hell out of that and beat almost anybody. Except for Goro. Goro you have to jump kick. And occasionally you can get a freeze on him. But it's just safer just to jump kick.
Yeah, even when I was spamming Sub-Zero's freeze, like, Goro was the point where...
He just like block it.
Yeah. That crap wasn't gonna work on him, apparently. So
yeah,
it took me like a very long time, a lot of tries.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't put like so many continues cap on Mortal Kombat. Because that would just be me. Yeah, we used to have Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo. We only beat it once. And I say we because it was me, my dad, and my brother all playing. We just die and pass off the controller. And we picked Cinder, so you just hit forward Y 3 times in a row, and it's like the easiest super combo to do. So we got down to the last boss. Which is Idol, which is like this 2-headed, like, he's a Cyclops, like each head's like a Cyclops thing, I think. It's been forever since I played it, but he's like this 2-headed guy with a club. And he just beats the crap out of you like nobody's business. So we're sitting there doing forward Y, and we get his health all the way down. But for him, you have to knock him off. Like, either you're on this little clip, there's 2 stages that he's on. One stage is like this, like, castle-esque kind of thing. And then the other one's like, he's on this little, like, raft thingy over lava. And then, oh, that should be so easy with a grenade.
Well,
if you have enough core.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, well, wait a second. I have items that can restore it.
I think it's the floppy disk. Yeah. That's just what it looks like. Totally looks like a flop. But anyway, you have to like do like an uppercut kind of attack to oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
to knock him off. And you know, we're just spamming forward, forward, Y, which doesn't have an uppercut. It's not like Killer Instinct's not like Mortal Kombat where you hold down and you hit the button and it uppercuts. Like every character has their own uppercut, but each of them it's like a different configuration, like a quarter circle back or quarter circle forward, or you go from the top, and like they're all different on how to do it. Well, my dad's sitting there just spamming buttons while the dude's like in finisher mode, because he'll like sit there in finisher mode for a couple seconds and then he'll like get a quarter of his health back and keep coming at you. And he's just spamming random buttons, and eventually he does Cinder's backflip kick, which is his knock in the air kick, and we won. And that is the only time I've ever beat Killer Instinct. Like, even my buddy Truax had a Super Nintendo till he got a GameCube, and I played on that for a little bit, and I figured out how to do Jago's uppercut, but I never tried to do the single player campaign thing, because I'd get to like Fulgor, who's like a robot. You get to him and he's like second to last. He'll either be second to last or he'll be third to last. Like that spot switches between like him and Spydol, who's a skeleton dude. And whichever one is second to last is like on very hard, like no matter when you get to him. So he'll just like eat your face off instantly, and like use his finisher on you and just make you feel like crap, and you'll get mad and turn off the game.
Yeah, that was always the problem I had in most fighting games. Is even I've never been that good at him either, and so say Street Fighter, I usually pretty much have to play on like very easy or easy mode if I want to see the end of the game, which in the original Street Fighter 2 that doesn't do you any good, because you have to play at a certain difficulty or higher in order to actually get an ending at all.
Yeah, and you better hope you get Ryu early on, otherwise he's gonna rape you later.
Yeah. And then, I know that, especially because in Street Fighter Alpha 2, one of the characters I like to use is Sakura, and Ryu is her final boss, basically, and he just murders you.
Yeah, I haven't played a Street Fighter since 2. And I played one of the crossovers, Street Fighter vs. X-Men. We used to have that on PlayStation 1. But that one's a little different. Like, you pick the character you want to play as, and then you pick a partner for your character.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't switch out to him like you can in Marvel vs. Capcom. Because one of my buddies had that, and I played it once with him. Like that extra character, once your like power bar or whatever gets full, and you go to do your super attack, your partner will jump in and do his super attack with you.
Oh, okay.
So I would pick Ryu because he does like how you doing, Ken? That's like covers the whole screen pretty much. And then I would pick Cyclops because he would just do a massive eye beam that would cover like pretty much the Hadouken covers like a quarter of the screen, and then Cyclops' eye blast covers the rest of the screen.
Yeah, there's even in those other games, there are certain characters that are just broken as all hell. Like in I do have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and in that one, let me see. Wesker has a full screen special that hits the whole screen. So does.
Oh, come on, Mayo, why are you missing?
Virgil. He has a full screen super. Ryu's is also pretty broken, and so is Dante. So everybody if I try to fight online, everyone I fight almost is using a team of those characters, and they just wipe the floor with me.
When I played, I don't remember who I picked. I know I picked Nemesis. Because it's Nemesis. Come on, everybody who's played Resident Evil 3 wants to play as Nemesis. And I thought he was pretty cool. He was my powerhouse guy. Because how I would do it, I would pick a pretty well-rounded person, a really fast person, and then I'd pick a powerhouse.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I do it too. Like one of my main teams consisted of Tron, Deadpool, and either X-23 or Magneto.
Yeah, I don't remember who I picked. I don't know if we went through the if I had the character sheet pulled up, I could tell you, but I don't. I guess I could pull it up since you're playing games. Let's see. Google. You're gonna be with us the whole time, viewers. There we go. Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3. Up. Does that show all the characters? It probably does, but it's hard to see.
Your kind has them.
Oh, they want a rematch. Okay.
Little bastards.
See, they might be close enough to grenade this time. Let's see. Yes.
Oh, hey. Like just barely. But... Man, they've changed Google so much around that I don't even know how to use it effectively anymore. Like, I want to filter it so it only shows me large pictures, but I don't know how to do that. And I know you used to be able to do that. There's one. There's a big one. View image. Okay, let's see. Oh, that guy doesn't have everybody unlocked. That jerk.
Well, let me see. I think the only unlocks in that game are the 2 DLC characters, which are Jill Valentine from Resident Evil, and what's his face? That tentacle monster guy. I don't remember his name offhand.
Nemesis?
No, it was it's kind of this eyeball tentacle guy.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Does it work? Oh, you need him. I just got a new charger for the wife, and her old charger is stuck in there for her Mac.
Wow, we mopped the floor with those guys.
Kill them! Why are you holding back?
This is wrong, Duke. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
This is wrong, Duke.
You'll live to regret this, Aram. If you ever show your face in the bazaar again, I'll have your head.
Sure you will, you jerk. Okay, I know I pick Wolverine. I know I pick Nemesis. For my other character, I think I'd just go with a random person.
My father?
I fought with Dante
I
before.
failed to warn you in time. No, without your warning, none of us would have escaped.
Did anyone else make it out?
We don't know. Chosen ships and soldiers are locking down the city.
The Chosen Lord is named Daskius. We got here by hiding out on one of his general's battleships.
He intends to use your city as a supply station on his way to the lower shells.
Why? The Chosen haven't left the upper shell in 1,000 years.
Maybe he's going to the...
Damn the core. We have to take back our city.
We can't defend this mountain, let alone take back Wind City. We need help, and from someone who's a match for the Chosen.
What about the Shell 5 nations, Ankara and Janam? Their military strength is renowned.
And usually aimed at each other, I'm afraid. But they may be our only chance.
I'll go and request their aid. You must remain here and gather our forces.
Giving me orders, my love?
Stating the obvious.
And the truth, I'm afraid. Who will accompany you?
I will.
Are you sure, Maya?
Daskius is willing to destroy whoever gets in his way, like he did my city. I won't let that happen to the rest of the world. Besides, he and I have a score to settle.
Corgan, you must do one favor before you go. We need supplies to hold us for the time being. Perhaps Armstrong's hidden reserve can be liberated.
I'll talk to the mayor of Armstrong myself. Consider it done.
You know the way?
Of course, Armstrong is my hometown. It lies beyond the mountains, and you'll never get through them without me.
Let's go then.
We got some stuff.
I see the eyeball thing you're talking about, by the way. I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
I won't be gone long.
Be careful. I've already lost my father. I don't want to lose you as well.
Wait.
Hey, run.
Oh,
Get Runner back? Doesn't look like it.
I've played as Trish before. Hey, Runner! Yeah, get rid of her up. She sucks.
There we go. I guess we can.
Oh, wait, make sure you take off his accessory before you put him away.
Well, he's at level. He's still only level 6. Gee, I don't know if he's gonna gain XP.
I don't think he gains XP in the back.
Yeah. So maybe I'll.
Maybe you'll keep him.
Yeah, for a little while longer at least.
Okay. I know I played as I played Trish, but there's one girl who's like I don't know, like a cat demon thing.
Oh, Felicia.
No, Morgan.
Oh, okay.
From
Darkstalkers.
yes, she's a succubus apparently. I played with her. She's pretty speedy, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Darkstalkers is another fighting game series I like.
Oh, are you in battle?
Yeah,
Oh.
just a couple of dogs.
There we go. The screen had to catch up. Is it working? Oh, she's got her.
You're having the same problems I was having with your Final Fantasy VIII video that one time.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe. Yeah, okay, that's kind of bad. I think it's just because she booted up her Mac, and her Mac's like, I hate PC. But that's okay. It is okay. If I wanted to be a jerk, I could totally, like, grind Final Fantasy while commentating. Oh. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. No. It's howling. Is that haste?
It looks like it. Fortunately, they don't seem to have much HP. So they're going down a lot easier than the zombies were.
Yeah. Yeah, your frames are pretty bad on my screen. It looks like they're like ice skating almost. When they run, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if you were having that problem. But I cleaned up all the trash in my room, but I forgot to get all my Arizona green tea cans. Arizona green tea, viewers. Now with ginseng and honey. It's delicious. There you go. Now you can put you can tell YouTube, yep, product placement. See if they'll will do anything for you. What is that rhino thing?
It's... I don't know, it looks like... It looks like Rhydon, the Pokemon.
Little rhino. Yeah, kinda does. Better watch out, man.
Why? What's your problem, Corgan?
Maybe you just block the attack or something.
Probably.
It does look like Rhydon. It's gonna use a horn drill on you and kill you in one hit.
I hope not.
It looks like he just kissed you in the face instead of... Oh, Grub, you suck. Why do you suck so much?
I don't know, we're getting a repeat of what happened when I was level grinding earlier. Everyone's going after Grub.
Have you grinded any levels since then?
No.
You might want to think about doing that.
Maybe.
Better to be over leveled than under leveled.
Yes.
Especially if the game doesn't level with you.
Well, as expected, he has some defense. Oh man, he's pretty hard too.
Yeah. Well, since he's rock type, my Pokemon logic says water would do well on him. If you want to try your water spell. Hydro attack.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope, never mind.
Aside from that healing magic, it doesn't look like spells have been all that effective in this game.
Yeah, I haven't looked up to see if they're any good or not.
There we go.
It's like Jade Cocoon all over again. You want to use magic? Wow, what the hell's a cat's paw? Was that it?
No.
The thing next to the floppy disk?
I don't think it was. Maybe it was a piece of equipment.
Yeah, there it is, down bottom.
Raises agility.
Ooh.
Huh. That's actually not bad. I might give that to him.
I actually raised his... Is strike just accuracy or is it
That would
damage?
be... I'm gonna guess strike is accuracy, power is attack power.
Ah.
Yeah, because Grub's strike is almost the same as Maya's, but he does a lot less damage. Because his power is only 38 and hers is 79. Okay, save for a second.
Are we going to the big bad city or going to the woods?
I think we're supposed to go to the city. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally hit quit game there. Yeah, I think that's the only place we're allowed to go.
That's lame.
You slaughtered them all.
Uh-oh.
Yes, my lady. They resisted our forces.
This was not my plan.
Lord Doskius had specific orders.
I'm your commanding officer. You will listen only to me.
Uh-oh. Did it just freeze?
No.
It froze on my screen.
By Marduk, this is the work of Gemma.
What
The
happened?
Chosen got here first. My whole family, gone. This is your
There we go, caught up.
You'll die for this.
Uh-oh. Fight purple-haired lady. You did save, right?
Yes.
Right? Like, okay. Aw, protection, really?
And I think those two soldier guys are just far enough apart to keep us from grenading them. Oh, they're grenading us. That's not fair.
At least their grenade sucks, though.
Yeah.
I have the power! Yeah.
7 damage! Grub. Why?
It's like getting punched in the face by Kanye West. Get it? It's... No. Okay. I was listening to a talk show thing, and they were talking about how, he punched that one guy. I don't know if you heard about that.
I might have.
He punched some random dude who was harassing Kim Kardashian. Anyway, yeah, I know, viewers, you don't care, but let me explain the joke first. In a couple of the reports, it says that Kanye hit him with all his might. And then in another report, it said that...
Holy crap.
Oh, wow. And then,
Grub, you are taking hits like a little bitch.
He is. At least they're going after Grub, though. Like, if they had to hit anybody, hit Grub. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. And one of the reports that came out said that Kanye hardly hit the guy, so it's kind of fun. So, from the two, one saying hit with all his might, the other one saying barely hit him, he probably tried to, like, deck the guy, but he's just weak, so he didn't do anything. Kinda like Grub! Wrong one? No. Sorry. Oh.
I guess that barrier never does wear off. At least not very quickly.
Yeah. That'll be nice when we get it though, right?
I would hope so.
Assuming we're able to get that spell. Unlike Float in Final Fantasy VIII. Which like wears off right after you cast it.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's what I liked about 10. When you casted haste on everybody, they had haste for the rest of the battle. Unless somebody casts slow. What was that?
Oh, I think I tried to change the party or something. I was gonna try to use one of those healing cards, but I don't think we have enough core for that.
Oh, that's stupid. Does that heal everybody?
No, just one.
You need to junction it with an all materia.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy? Oh, there goes Grub. Oh, no, Corgan. Ow. Grub, you're useless. You're the good players. That's why you kept him, because he's fast and he can heal people.
Yeah, so he's good for that anyway.
This is one of those games where you need 4 characters, so you can have one on heal duty and have the other 3 attack.
Yeah, it really takes a lot of your options away when you only have 3 characters.
That's what I liked about some of the older Final Fantasies. You had 4 people always with you.
Yeah. Hell, you had 5 in Final Fantasy IV.
Did you play the remake of 3 on DS?
I have. I've gotten. Our barrier finally wore off.
20 turns.
Damn,
Damn, you went down fast. About that barrier.
We got some good level ups. But, yeah, I played a little
This
bit of
fight
the
is
remake, but...
This is not the last time we'll meet!
Okay. He's angry. Just a little bit. You didn't play the whole.
Ooh,
Ooh.
we did get barrier. Let's
Sweet.
see, I'm trying to think how far I've made it now. I'm down on the main continent. I don't remember exactly where. But I haven't played it in a little while. I really wish they would release it on the
Console.
NES version. Yeah, on the Virtual Console.
Yeah. It's like in most Final Fantasy games that I play, I got to the last boss and then couldn't beat it.
Yeah, and I hear that is a real bitch in the end game of Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah, she's got like an instant kill attack, so it's just like, really?
Oh, insta-kill now.
Well, I mean, it does like 9,999 damage, so it's basically insta-kill.
Yeah, and that's the only attack she uses, is that attack that does like a crap ton of damage to everybody. And then before you even get to her, you have to go up that big tower, fight Zombie, and then go through that.
And the only time you can save in that game is when you're not in a town or a dungeon.
Yeah.
So if you die, you have to do the whole thing over.
Yeah.
So it's really, really poopy.
And
I'm using, I don't know if I'm using the right characters or whatever, because I had like a ninja who's like maxed out, because it's a ninja.
Well, that's what just about everyone I see uses in that final battle. It's like 2 ninjas and 2 sages, because that's like pretty much the only thing that can keep up with her.
Yeah, I could never beat her, but in that game you got a 5th party member from like time to time who would randomly show up and help you, which I appreciate. I thought the storyline in 3 was kind of weak though, but that was just me, I guess.
Yeah, and that might have been a problem in all the Final Fantasy games that utilized the job system. It seemed like the story took a hit the story was sacrificed for the
jobs.
Jeez, you guys. Yeah, because like Final Fantasy 3 had a fairly weak storyline. Jason mentioned in his Final Fantasy 5 Let's Play that he's not liking the story of that game too much. Final Fantasy X-2 was like laughable. It's like a bad fan fiction.
It should have never happened in my opinion, but the only reason 10-2 existed was so we could all see Yuna in a short skirt.
And I can appreciate that.
Like, that was the only reason that existed.
And I did think the battle system was fun and everything. But yeah, the storyline was, well, although there wasn't much story to begin with, it's mostly it's more side quests really than
I played it for about an hour, and the whole time I just did like the trigger thing where you tap R1 and L1 and shoot the pistols.
Oh yeah, that trigger happy ability, gunner ability.
Yeah, so I did that with Yuna, and then I was like, yeah, I'm bored.
Yeah, there's a way to really break the game that involves use of an accessory that causes all of your attacks to deal an automatic 9,999 when you're in critical. So
you just put her in crit and then use that attack?
Yeah, because it'll do each of those hits will do 9,999.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But 5's story...
For these supplies. I hope Layla can use them to build an army for revenge, or their sacrifice will truly have been in vain.
Okay, Corgan. 5's story wasn't too terrible. I mean, they were still on the whole kick about the crystal thing.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't think it was that bad either. It had its really good moments, I felt.
Yeah. So I don't know if 3's was really like super bad, or if it was just because everybody was a chibi. But I also tried to play 4. Like I have the PlayStation version of 4 that came with Chrono Trigger, I think. But I tried to play it on DS, tried to play 4 on DS, and like I appreciate the voice acting because I don't have to read text, you know, because I'm lazy like that. And they pronounce him Cecil, which
Yeah, Jason already ranted about that.
yeah, well, I have an uncle. He's like a great uncle, really, but his name's Cecil, and it's spelled the exact same way.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. But they were chibis again. And it's like, I don't know if they're chibis just because it's on the DS or what. But that's my assumption. Like, just because they put it on the DS, since it's on the DS, they automatically assume that it's for, like, 5-year-olds.
Yeah, and, well, only thing is about the DS version, it is really, really hard. Like, way harder than the original game.
But, I don't know. Like, that one, the DS version, that's another one where I got to the very end and I couldn't be the last boss.
Yeah, I made it to the part in the Giant of Babo, where you fight the 4 fiends again. I gave up in despair when I got up to Barbaricia, and she has a maelstrom attack that drops everybody to crit, and then she follows that right up with lightning on everybody.
That's when you just throw shurikens at it. You're like, ninja, come here. The thing I didn't like about 4 was it kept killing off all the characters. They were like, here's a character. Storyline arc's over. Give me those characters back. You don't get to play with them anymore. And he was just like, but who's gonna use magic now? You took away the magic users. And they're like, no, it's cool. Cecil can use white magic. But I need him to do damage.
Well, I didn't mind that so much. Although the DS, or no, not the DS, the Game Boy Advance version and the PSP versions, once you reach a point near the end of the game, you'll get the option to recruit back most of those party members. So that's pretty nice.
And it was just like I had just spent like 3 hours grinding up the mages to have like their story line boss like easier, and then they like died right after. I was like, are you kidding me? They were like, I can't remember what level you're supposed to be at when you're around there, but they were in their like 20s, and I think that was high.
I think so.
So, because like, the more you level them up, the more spells they learn.
Yeah, and those two, they do gain spells really quick.
Yeah, it was like at level like 15 or something, they have like Kayaga or whatever. It's just like, you're like, really? But then they like, oh, we're gonna turn ourselves to stone to stop these walls from collapsing. Like, really? You've got all this magical power, you can just like blast a hole in the wall?
Or just burn down the wooden door that's in your way.
Yeah, no, they didn't have cut. They couldn't get through the door. Charmander, use flamethrower. Oh, you burn him to a crisp. There's a tree in the way. No! It's like, my Pokemon can fly me halfway across the world. But if there's a shrub in the way, forget it. I don't even know why they put HMs in the game. Like, was that just supposed to keep you from going where you're not supposed to go?
Yeah, it was really just to keep you from sequence breaking.
Well, couldn't they have just put like a, you know, like in Pewter City, put that guy there who won't let you pass until you beat Brock? Like, wouldn't that have been easier? Just like have a person be in the way, and then once you do whatever, they go away.
I think so. I mean, it wasn't a bad way to keep you from doing that, but basically,
yeah, but
this
then
forces you to keep like a HM slave.
Well, yeah, that was another thing that never made sense to me. The HMs never run out of uses, so why can't I delete them?
It's a monument of some kind.
The seal of Armstrong is missing. This shrine protected the town from the curse of Drax, but the soldiers and bounty hunters have looted the seal from its proper place. Now the shrine can protect nothing. My people will never rest in peace.
Bummer.
Something is missing here.
You think?
Yeah, he just told you. Yeah, I don't think we have that yet.
Throw the bird food at.
I think right now though we're supposed to take this supply cache back.
Why would we do that when we can kill stuff? But yeah, why can't you delete HMs when they have unlimited uses? You know, it's like, oh, my Pokemon wants to learn Fire Punch. Well, I'd like to try that out, but I like my other moves, and I can't get rid of Cut.
Yeah, unless you take it like to a special deleter guy.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't even... They didn't even have those in the original game.
Yeah, it wasn't until like maybe a couple generations later.
I think they were in Gen 2. But even then, it's like at the end of the game.
The nights will grow cold without you, my lord. Why must you go to the lower shells personally? Stay here with me. I can give you reasons to stay if you wish.
Ooh, she wants the external.
Not from him, I would hope.
Where are they? What mission are they on so secret you
do
cannot
better,
tell
lady.
me?
I don't tell you everything, Selena. A lover must have some secrets. Caleb and Balcom are preparing the way on Shell 5. You must stay here and keep these mongrels in line. Cut off the supply routes to the smaller towns and hunt down the remainder of the Holy Guard before they cause any trouble.
Cutting off the supply lines will kill many people in the smaller towns, my lord.
Since when do you care for these soulless dogs? Are you not chosen? If you cannot follow orders, Balcom can easily replace you.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Farewell.
Godspeed, Lord Daskius. I await your return.
Their outfits are so retarded. Especially these guys. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's creepy as hell.
Our affair is over.
That's like some Dune shit right there.
Blood must flow in the veins of my children. Selena is a mere street waif. Another shall enjoy the blessings of my heritage.
A wise choice, my lord.
Isn't it though?
My lord, you wanted to see me?
Yes, guards. Take him to the trash compactor and kill him.
Oh.
Wait, what are you doing? We had a deal.
Next time, read the fine print.
No!
You'll never get me alive! Archers! Arrows! Yes, I just made a Skyrim reference. And a Dune reference, but to be fair, I made the Dune reference first, so I should get props for that.
Yes, at least you didn't At least with the Skyrim reference, you didn't go for the obvious.
Right. Exactly. But seriously, those guys remind me of the Dune guys.
Our Lord should not talk so loudly. What will you do now?
I don't know. I still love him.
Because you're dumb. I don't know what else to say there. Obviously, she's dumb. Huh. Oh, he just said I was a piece of crap, and that he'll probably kill me. But my lady bits tell me that I still love him. What? Like, if that had been the other way around, the guy would have been like, oh, fuck that bitch. No offense, babe.
Well, maybe not if she was really hot, but we can't really say that for Daskius.
Yeah, his, like, mutton chop things? I don't even know what those are. Yeah, you know the Dune guys I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
Like the people who, like, eat all the spice or whatever. Or transport the spice.
Oh, more buddies. Oh, more of them now, huh?
On my screen, you're frozen in place in mid-run. But I can hear the sounds of battle.
Yeah. I think the white wolves here are a little stronger in there. They can call other wolves.
That's not racist at all. It still looks like he's giving him a kiss. Even the sound effect sounds like a dog licking your face. Kind of surprised there's no like fanfare in this game. I guess I should do one now. From now on, after every boss battle, I'll do a da 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 da.
Unless that counts.
Nah, that doesn't really count. Just 'cause. Another puppy? Oh, another 2 puppies.
Go ahead and hate yourselves.
Like, if you think about it, those things are actually pretty scary looking. Like, if you were them and you saw that jump out at you. Am I right? Like, look at them. They're like werewolf demon looking things.
They do kind of look like werewolves.
I mean, they're not as scary as the albino Wookiees in Quake, but they're pretty scary. And they got hops, you know? Because if you... Well, we got hops too, but still. Really?
What is wrong with you guys? There.
Maya told them that she wanted to get the kill. Hey, look, a crate.
What
Are you
news?
talking to the crate? Oh, you're talking to people.
I won't be gone long.
Be careful. I've already
wait,
lost
you're-
my father.
Give her the box.
We found this.
A good sighting.
The town of Armstrong was wiped out by the Chosen.
Corgan, I'm sorry.
I won't let this happen again, Layla. I'll kill the chosen bastard with my own hands if I have to.
The chosen warlord is moving on. If you want your chance, you'll have to hurry after him.
They're leaving?
Only this Daskius you spoke of. He leaves behind a garrison of soldiers led by one of his generals, a woman named Selena.
She will fall as well.
That guy's out for blood.
Indeed. So...
What news?
Oh, well, I guess...
I won't be gone long.
Be careful. I've already lost my
Okay,
father.
we heard this before. Huh, so... I think I'm just gonna call this a video right now. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go from here anyways. If we're supposed to go back to Armstrong or back to Wind City.
Alright, no idea. She didn't really say anything about the seal.
Yeah.
She was just like, oh, I'm sorry. So, we will look around and figure out what to do next. Where to go. Somehow I have a feeling that save's gonna be popping up a lot. Yeah, we'll figure out where to go and join you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed.
Yes. See you guys next time.
Later.
I'm playing a game.